What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Low Bar. My name is Levi Lazaga, and this is
Joel McGrady.
Okay. All right. On this episode, help us welcome our new movie review critic
And our regular old Cisco and Ebert rolled into one.
Khalid Gibson-Carter.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, that's enough from you.
Yeah.
You know what? That's disrespectful.
That's it. Shut him off.
Shut him off.
Mike.
Turn off the mic. On today's show, we have none other than Valentin, contemporary pop artist.
Hello.
Today, there he is.
Yes.
And he will be joining us to talk about movies, art, and of course his deepest, darkest secrets. I want to thank all the viewers out there who's enjoyed our show so far. You can catch our current and older episodes on all platforms.
If you like the show, please visit our website, lowbarpodcast.com. You can donate, check it out, contact us, and see what kind of merch we got going on as well.
All right. Well, as always, join us as we set the bar low.
All right, Levi, what are you drinking over there, buddy?
State 48 Brewery, and it's the Mango Wheat.
Hey,
Hey,
twins!
twins!
There we go.
Just like the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
I think I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
though.
I think so too. You definitely see
I'm
that.
the Arnold.
I don't know.
All right, what are you drinking over there, Jay?
I got the Papago Orange Blossom.
Yeah.
And it is a Mandarin wheat.
It's good.
Ooh.
And it's uniquely Arizona, so there's a lot of words on here.
A lot of words on it. I just
What's
saw
the
the
calories?
orange.
No.
What about you, Khalid?
What are you drinking?
I am drinking from the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, the Hazy Little Thing IPA.
Nice. Is it good?
And it's not bad. I like it.
It's not bad.
I like it.
All right.
You know what? I guess I've been drinking a little too early today, so I'm already done with this
You
one.
already done with that one? Sex Panther?
So I'm going to open up the Sex Panther from Santan Brewery.
Levi isn't an alcoholic, by the way.
He's our resident alcoholic.
Nobody's supposed to know that.
I said he
right.
isn't an alcoholic.
Oh.
I thought you said
Oh.
he is.
So you just outed yourself out just by saying.
You know what? I'm going to enjoy this Sex Panther. Double chocolate porter.
Yeah. Dude,
one's
like I
real
said,
thick.
yeah, it's a little rough. It's like, what'd you say, Guinness last time, right?
It is Guinnessy.
Yeah.
Like a
Very
coffee.
got a lot of coffee, but coffee tastes better, obviously. Anyways, we have Valentin on his show today, contemporary pop artist. Tell us.
Yeah, what does contemporary pop artist mean?
Basically, I'm a street artist, but because I don't use spray paints to do the work, I'm a contemporary pop artist. So I do a lot. I'm very environmentally conscious and all that. And when I do use murals and I do go with the spray paint, it's just to fill in big stuff. I'm not really good with it. So
That's cool.
yeah, that's my dirty little secret. So there it is.
Well, now it's out.
Well, I love the different colors you choose. Like you mix the different colors in every single painting, and it's just so abstract to me. I love it.
Well, long story short, I was facing a dark time, and through that dark time, I discovered a therapeutic way to paint and a way to help me stay focused, stay positive, stay happy, because this thing was so absolute, and I could not escape, this thing, and so it was very sad for me. And once I, faced it and accomplished it, I realized that I developed a great technique of art.
That is so interesting. It is really different when you look at Valentin's artwork. It's so unique to me. But what I love about it, besides the colors, it's the realism that you put into it.
Oh, thank you.
But anyways, before we get into your story, we got a quick game that we want to play.
Yes. You like games, Jay?
Yes, love them.
Yeah, good.
OG.
'Cause We got an old one
OG.
here.
I'm an OG gamer. I don't look like it, but I'm 40 years old. So.
Now, if you've seen episode 1 where Khalid and Levi played, to our viewers out there, there's a game that we played, and it's called Pain and Gain.
Levi cheated, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to get into some of the rules. I'm going to let you know some more things about it.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get on over to Pain and Gain.
Pain and gain.
Round one. Fight!
All right. here we are in Pain and Game. We're going to have a great time, guys. So I'm going to explain the game to you real quick, okay, Jay? And to some of our viewers out there that have not seen this before. So essentially what we are doing here, as you can see, we have this Nintendo NES Mini. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Super
that
NES
has like 1,000 games in it.
It's
And
more
we're gonna-
like 10. Close enough.
We're gonna play a specific game on here. We're gonna play Street Fighter 2, and it's gonna be real fun. You guys are both gonna play with each other, you and Levi. You're gonna do 2 fights, right? 2 full fights each, which is gonna be 2, and there's 2 rounds for each fight. Now you can get 2 points if you win the fight, right? So you can win up to 4 points if you win both matches, which would be great. However, there's ways you can get additional points, and I'm gonna ask you trivia questions, movie trivia questions on here. Now you get 1 point for each additional movie trivia question you get. So if you tally them up more, you can win the match. If you lose, then you're going to go ahead and get that too. That sucks. So I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick. And you're going to hear this if you got it. And if you didn't get it, that's what you're going to hear. All right.
I've been hearing that a lot lately.
There we go. If you and I'm gonna go back and forth between Levi and then yourself, Jay. So I'll let you know. Yeah. So it's gonna be back and forth throughout the
like
entire
trivia.
match. So let's go ahead and get it pulled up here, and let's pick out your guys' fighters. Do me a favor too. When you find your fighter, just go ahead and announce who you are. That way the audience knows.
Okay.
All right. So we got him picking up here. Get E Honda, Levi.
E Honda?
Right there.
Is that really his name?
It's E Honda.
All right, I'm choosing E Honda.
I used to play football back in high school. They called me E Honda because I was good. I was a good guard.
That's right.
I had the good
All right,
stuff
we gotta
on.
go back.
All right, so now we got E Honda. Who's
Versus
E Honda?
Ryu.
Ryu? Is it Ryu?
So Levi, you're E Honda,
Right.
Yeah.
and then you're Ryu.
Yeah,
Oh,
right. That's what I
Ryu.
thought.
Jay is
yeah.
Ryu.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Ryu is Jay. E Honda is Levi, and now they're picking a spot. And
What do you want
Don't forget, make sure your attack levels are like 4 or 5
We're gonna
stars.
keep it at 1. We're gonna keep
We're
it.
gonna do
Oh.
it 1 this time.
Yeah, that way it makes it match less. There is possible bonus rounds too, in case we get to a point if there's ties. So it's good to get these questions.
Which country you want to play at?
Let's
fight
go
out.
to Thailand.
Thailand. Which one? Thailand left or right?
Left.
Let's do it. Here we go.
All right, Levi. What Will Ferrell movie is about 3 men who started a fraternity to relive their college years?
Skip.
I don't know why you skipped. Jay, who plays Secret Service agent Frank Horgan in The Line of Fire?
Oh, we're so
Did you already end the damn match?
Yeah.
I got only 2 questions out. Okay. All right, well, here it comes. Next one. All right, Levi. When is Chinatown set? New York, Los Angeles, or San Francisco?
New York.
All right, Jay. What is the name of the clown in the movie It? Pennywise, Krusty, or Bob?
Pennywise.
Why do you give him the easiest
Oh,
questions?
All right, Levi. What does Eddie Murphy play in Beverly Hills Cop?
A cop.
All right, Jay.
Jesus.
Sylvester Stallone's character.
He just won. He just kicked my ass. Jeez. Jeez.
All right, so
I played
Jay
a lot
won the
with my
match.
son, but-
Wow.
Sorry.
All right. So right now, let
man.
me just do a quick tally while you guys are picking your players. Right now, we got Jay with 3 points because he won the match and he got 1 trivia answer right. Levi is at a whopping goose egg because he didn't do shit. So now we're gonna pick people here. All right, here we go. Hopefully you get these ones right, Levi.
I'm never gonna get it
So
right.
Levi, again, this could be final match here. You got to match him at 3 points at least.
You
or
know I'm
beat
gonna
him.
lose.
You got to do something.
I'm gonna go to Brazil this time.
All right, let's go to Brazil. All right. Levi,
Dial.
who plays Crown Prince of Zamunda in Coming to America?
Oh, Eddie Murphy.
All right. And Jay, what Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt film is also known as Live, Die, Repeat?
Holy shit, this guy.
Jay,
Live, die, repeat.
Live, Die, Repeat. All right. Levi, who is
Oh
Don
my
Vito?
god, this fucking guy.
You kick your ass?
Oblivion, by the way. It was
No, it
Oblivion.
wasn't. It was Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. I was thinking
Oh,
of the
Edge of
Matt Damon
Tomorrow?
movie. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, Levi. Who is Don Vito Corleone's father in The Godfather Part 2?
Hold on. Don't
All right,
tell
Jay,
me this.
What
I
80s
haven't
movie sees Jeff Bridges being abducted into digital world of computer games?
Are you serious? You're gonna give him that question?
What is it?
Say it again.
Hey, you already won the match, didn't you?
Sean.
Sean.
So wait, I think Jay won, right?
Dude, he's kicking my ass on this game.
You gave
bro.
better questions this game around than when me and Levi played.
I
That's all I'm
know.
saying.
Well, that's
Just to be
because the
fair,
first.
your questions are stumping me every time. So.
That's because
He's got the
you're focused
easiest
on
questions. You're giving me questions from like the
Okay.
fucking 50s. And he's over here, what movie was
It was a Jeff Bridges Tron, though. That was an old one.
Tron.
fucking guy? Tron.
Jay got 5, Levi got 0.
Wait a minute, I got one question
You
right.
didn't get- oh, yeah, you're right. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
cool.
You got 1. Okay.
You're not even paying
Let me
attention.
go ahead and do that. Okay, that made a difference.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me
better than
retally.
0.
Let me do a recount, right? Levi got 1 and Jay got 5. So outcome's still the same. Well, you know what? We don't have to go into any bonus rounds at this point. There's a clear winner. It's a clear
Clear
loser.
winner there.
Yeah,
Jeez.
so Jay takes it. Jay takes home the win. Good job.
Thank you.
Oh my
And
god.
I think that's gonna wrap it up here for the what is the name of the painting game.
Game host over here forgot the name. And he's the one who came up with the
I've been
name.
drinking all weekend.
A weekend.
The beer is effective.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take it on over to the movie reviews. So why don't we go and take it there?
Here we go. Movie review.
What's good, Joe? My name is Khalid, and this is Movie Reviews with Khalid Gibson-Carter. Sorry, I forget my name sometimes. So,
Jeez.
you know what? I drink. All right. All right, so we're going to do a few movie reviews today. We're going to do 3, in fact. The first one is currently playing in theaters. The second and third one are going to be movies that you can currently catch streaming on 2 different streaming platforms. If you don't have any of those platforms, it's really not my problem. So the first one is going to be the movie that I think everyone has heard of. It was pretty close to taking down Avatar off the top #1 spot in the box office, but it unfortunately did not. And that movie is called Megan. That movie is written by, I hope I'm pronouncing the person's name correctly, written by Akilah Cooper. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. And Akilah Cooper wrote one of my favorite movies back in 2021, Malignant, which was one of the dopest, funniest horror movies I had seen in a long time. And it was directed by Gerard Johnstone. And Megan is starring Allison Williams, who we all know from Get Out. Violet McGraw from The Haunting of Hill House, one of the best shows on Netflix. If you have not seen The Haunting of Hill House yet, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Ooh, great show.
One of the eeriest shows
I never watched
I've ever seen. Disrespectful. Just disrespectful. Haunting of Hill House. And Ronnie Chang. So Megan is about Gemma, played by Allison Williams, who is a robotics engineer at a toy company, and she becomes the caretaker for Katie, Violet McGraw, who is her 8-year-old niece who loses her parents in a really terrible car accident. Because Gemma is nowhere near prepared to be a parent, and she's on thin ice with her boss, played by Ronnie Chang, she pairs her Megan prototype with Katie in an attempt to save her job and basically provide Katie with constant company and to alleviate some of her parenting responsibilities. But the lifelike doll begins to take on a life of her own. January is the month, and it's kind of like the month where like the shittier movies kind of come out.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, let's just be honest. But
Such
however,
a harsh critic.
no, I mean it's real. But however, I went to go see Megan. I was really pumped to see it because the story is by.
It does look interesting.
Yeah, the story is by James Wan. James Wan is one of my favorite new horror movie directors. He's been around for some time now.
It's Blumhouse movie, right?
Yeah, but James Wan is one of my favorites. So I was really excited to see it, and fortunately for me, I was not let down. I personally loved Megan. I thought it was one of the dopest movies of the year. I'm gonna go so far as to say right now that by the end of the year, it's gonna be in my list of my favorite films of the year. I'm not saying it's gonna be #1,
And the year just
but
started.
I know, but it was such a fun movie. I had such a fun time watching it.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
So, like, I just came up with the movie review system here, right? So, 1 out of 5 bottles of beer, how many would you give it?
3.5.
3.5 bottles of beer?
3.5
That's
bottles
it?
of beer.
You're leaving a bottle and a half of beer off the wall?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
But
Well,
no,
that's
so,
okay.
But yeah, but all
It's like Chucky, right?
No.
Well,
like
you're giving this movie so much praise, but you're only giving it
Yeah,
3.5
3.5. I was
bottles.
expecting like a
Because
4
it's
and a
not a
half.
masterpiece. I'm not saying it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's what
But
you
it
just said. You
almost
said
beat
you said,
Avatar.
You said it's gonna be one of your best movies of the year.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And just because it was
boy.
about to beat Avatar doesn't mean that's just you're just looking at the capitalistic way.
And hold on a second, hold on. Not beat Avatar. He's talking about beat Avatar to get it off of the number one.
Yeah,
seat
that's
of
what-
the
that's
box
what I was
office.
saying.
Because Avatar was the one going the longest, and this was like the newest movie to come out next.
Exactly. I recommend it. So go see it. It's in theaters now. I really do recommend it.
Okay,
Nice. What's your next one?
what's the next one?
Give it
buddy?
to us.
All right. So my next one is a film that's actually streaming on Netflix. It's called The Pale Blue Eye. It's written and directed by Scott Cooper, who wrote and directed Crazy Heart, Out of the Furnace, and he also directed Black Mass, starring Christian Bale, Harry Melling, who we all know from the Harry Potter films, and Simon McBurney. And The Pale Blue Eye is about a weary detective, Augustus Landor, played by Bale, who is hired to investigate the murder of a West Point cadet. He enlists one of the cadets to help with the case, who in that cadet is Edgar Allan Poe. And so I thought it was a great film. You can catch it on Netflix. The things I loved about it, the acting, of course, is Christian Bale. You're always going to get a dynamite performance from him, but especially by Harry Melling. Harry Melling was sensational as Edgar Allan Poe in this film, and also the cinematography is fantastic. But the cinematography was wonderful, and the film has a really, really dope plot twist at the very end. So be sure to check it out. It's on Netflix. Again, it's called The Pale Blue Eye.
I haven't
How
seen
many
it
bottles
yet.
of beer?
Yeah, how many bottles?
How many bottles of beer? Out of 5?
Yeah.
I'd say a good 3.5, 4.
What?
Well, pick one.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
4,
What do you mean?
4,
You're the
4.
movie review guy.
I've never been asked to beer.
Come on, Roger Ebert. Come on, give us 2 thumbs up.
Khalid Ebert,
One.
come on.
I'm giving 4. 4.
4 out of 5.
Four
What's
to
moving on?
5. That's pretty high marks, though.
I liked it. It was really good. Really good.
All right, good.
All right. So my very last film is another film that's streaming currently right now. It's actually on Paramount Plus. So again, if you have it, great. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you.
What's that?
So the film is called Devotion, and it is written by Jonathan Stewart and Jake Crane. It's directed by J.D. Dillard. It stars Jonathan Majors, who we can all catch in the upcoming Creed 3. I'm very much looking forward to seeing that.
Ant-Man 2.
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Glenn Powell, who's in Top Gun Maverick, and Christina Jackson. And basically, the Devotion is the true story of Jesse Brown, who played by Majors, who was the first black aviator in the U.S. Navy. And it's about his friendship with Tom Hunter, played by Glenn Powell, and the dangerous missions they had during the Korean War. So it's a really great film. I will say this. If you're based off the description of the plot I just gave you, do not go into it thinking it's another Top Gun. It's not. I think that's what's happening with a lot of people going into it, and they're like, "Oh, this movie was slower, or it's not as exciting." There's not as much aviation scenes in this movie compared to Top Gun. This is a true story about the first black aviator and everything he had to endure, and his friendship with Tom Hunter. There's a lot more on-ground scenes than aviation scenes, and then on top of that, the aviation scenes in this film are CGI compared to Top Gun, where it was really in the planes. And out of 5 beer cans,
5 bottles of beer.
5 bottles of beer, I'd give it 4.
4 bottles of beer. Okay.
4 bottles of beer. I don't know if you can. I mean, I love Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, he's amazing.
So he's amazing.
Yeah. Well, those are my film reviews. 2 of them streaming, 1 in theaters. Go see all of them.
You got me for that last one. I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah, please do. It's
see
good.
it.
It's
I
really
definitely
good.
want to see it.
And
I
Megan too.
want to watch the Megan.
I do want to watch
Megan.
Megan.
I do
want
wanna
to
watch
that
Megan.
too.
Yeah.
That's still in theaters.
Yeah,
It-
definitely.
It almost beat Avatar.
Almost.
Did you guys see Avatar?
For opening weekend, stop saying almost
Seriously,
beat Avatar
like-
because you're throwing shit off. It didn't come nowhere near its box office.
Megan made $100 million first weekend. I know it didn't.
So,
Maybe like
so did it
20
beat
mil.
Endgame? Anyways, all right. Well, thank you so much, Khalid. Let's
Thank
get back to
you.
the low bar.
Appreciate it.
Here we go. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed movie reviews with Khalid Gibson-Carter.
They did.
We sent him home now.
Yeah. We didn't love it so much, so we sent him home.
He
We
quit.
gave him 1 bottle of beer. No, it's like-
One bottle of beer.
Khalid fucked it up.
Yeah, we were
no, I
done
really
with it.
enjoyed it. Good job, Khalid.
Thank you. I appreciate
Good
it.
job
Appreciate
on
the
that.
opportunity.
It's
Thank
great.
you.
Can't wait
These
to
are-
have more of your
Thank
reviews coming.
Yeah, he's our new movie reviewer correspondent, so make
Movie
sure
review,
to...
critic, reviews, whatever
Yeah.
we're calling them.
Oh,
And you know what? Make a review for him, so...
yeah, you should.
in the comments.
Please do. Please hit me on my Instagram at Khalid_Ax_, and I promise you, I will not write back.
He will. He has nothing else to do.
He got nothing else to do. He's just watching movies.
That's all I do.
All right. Well, back in the low bar, we have our guest Jay Valentine to talk about his art.
Guys?
Yes.
So
very interested in the art stuff.
yeah,
Man.
dude.
Yes.
Let's get into it. What are you
Alright.
working on? What's new? What's going on?
Right now, I am in the middle of working on. Who am I working on? So
I hope it's me.
It's Johnny. It's Johnny Depp as in his role from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh, that's a good one.
The Cadillac scene
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Tobey Maguire comes in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey guys, yeah. He's all freaking dorky and shit.
Yeah, so that's it. So my focus is nostalgia paintings. I like to do paintings from the 80s and 90s and then putting my color twist and my unique flair to it.
Nice.
A lot of people. I started my career in the real estate business, so after watching $1 Million Listings and all that, I actually became really ambitious, got on and met one of the guys on the show, Matt and Josh Altman. I hooked them up with a painting business style. I'm like, hey, bro, here's a painting. Can you put it up on can you put the painting on one of the houses and just sell it with the house or whatever, just so it goes on TV? And I gave him Superman. He loved it so much. He's all, dude, can I just keep it? And I'll just put it on. It'll be on every day. And I'm like, yeah, right. Okay, whatever. You can keep it. That's cool. I'm like, oh, this was just cool enough. He actually loved it so much because he didn't know I was coming in. So I set the deal. Long story short, he ended up giving me one of his best clients. And I made like 15 grand off of that. So when it came to art and art sales, I was making 6 figures off of my art on social media, but that was just selling online and going to art shows and just doing the hustle.
Yeah. Yeah. And how long have you been doing this for?
8 years now.
8 years? Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that, I mean, it seems relatively like, I mean, because you seem like you've been doing it longer or something like that, you know? I mean, like 8 years.
Well, I was going to school, but I was going to school, college, community college for art classes, and I was doing that just for 4 years, just having fun.
Yeah.
Kind of just bumming around, just having fun. And just life hit me, and I had to just make money. And like, okay, now I got a son coming, and now I got a daughter coming. Now it's like,
It's
okay,
manifested it.
yeah, now you need to make some money, and are you going to be an artist? So I stepped up. I went 100%, maxed out all my credit cards, bought hundreds of canvases on sale at Michael's, and paints. I just went all in on this decision.
That's incredible.
I wanted to be a comic book artist growing up, and I never achieved that, so I was super depressed and down about it. And just going through that struggle, I tried to go into Marvel, I tried to go into Image, and so I was always drawing
Just
up,
as an artist, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and just drawing up all these comic book strips that would take me 6 months to prepare and send it off, and then they would just give me a decline or whatever, and it was so super bummy for me. So, you know, my wife's like, "Yeah, I'm pregnant," and it's just like, okay, well, no more games. I wanted to be a comic book artist and cover artist, but now I paint better than that, and I do big giant paintings. I've met celebrities. I got Tyga, some rappers. I got a lot of music industry guys. Molly Mall and Migos, all them, they collect my work.
Nice.
I got some social media guys, some YouTube guys, and
Dude, that's so cool.
yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
it was a big blessing from God, and I just want to just give it all to God, because that, like, if I didn't focus and pray and focus on that, then I never would have done it. I would have just been blowing by the wind. You know?
And let me ask you, because you said it takes you like 5 to 6 months to get a piece done.
Yeah.
Why does it take so long? Or is it because the canvases are so big? Is it because your concept, or you're thinking about it, or you're starting over a bunch of times, or why does it take so long to get a painting done?
No, actually, so I was doing oil paintings, right? So oil paintings take a month to dry. Period.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
So that was what I was doing for training and classes and school.
Yeah.
And then once it's like, okay, now you need to make money tomorrow or yesterday, ASAP. So it's like, okay, acrylic paints, that dries the fastest. I literally did it as a business because I hit a dark point in my life and I had to make money, and I had to go to the dark side and say, okay, I'm going to paint for money.
You're gonna make some hotel art?
Yeah, I literally just said, I'm going to go to the dark side. F everybody. I have to do this. My kids got to eat, all that stuff. So what I just did was I just focused on just selling a painting for double the price. So I figured I'm going to buy a canvas for $20 or $40 or $100, and I'm just going to double my money. Mm-hmm. And that mantra built up and this came to me from Justin Bieber, where he said on YouTube he made a song every day, and that's how he got picked up. So I thought to myself, let me make a painting every day.
Sure.
And then I was just selling them for $200-$300. Then I got
a day?
Yes.
It's pretty damn good though.
Yeah. Then I got so busy to where I had to raise my price.
Sure.
It's like, okay, if
you got
I'm
all
gonna
this
stay
demand.
up. Yeah. So I was getting $300-$400 a painting. Then I was getting $300 or $400 a deposit. Then I was getting $1,500 a deposit,
nice.
And then I'm selling paintings for $3,000-$4,000, all because of Instagram, Facebook, posting, making sick videos with Levi here, and just promoting it, and then showing it off, conducting business properly, doing all that good stuff, and boom, I got return customers, and the real estate game picked up, and we did really, really good.
You were mentioning the comic books thing, right?
Yeah.
That's still something though that you tell us you're still getting into. You're trying to do something still. With
I'm so I got a bug in me about a comic book that I developed these characters since I was a little boy, and I had a little while. I had a few years to write the story perfectly, right?
Nice.
So I did. Me and my buddy, we went together, wrote a legit story, and said, "Hey, I want to build this comic." And I got in the opportunity to start building it. But I want to build it like a manga, not like an American comic.
Yeah.
My manga style, because the mangakas are legit artists that do nothing but that, and I want to experience that. I want to just do nothing but drawing my comic book for about 6 months straight. So my goal is to just get into that opportunity to do that.
So you said, like, if you're angry, if you're happy, you're sad, you go out and you paint. Do you know when you paint, is it different than if you're in those different kind of states?
Actually, the painting is the place. Right, so if I'm mad or I'm happy or if I'm bored or if I have anxiety or anything, painting is my outlet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Because I long story short, I did, have a lot of sketching and all that, but that's not the point. The point is just to paint, to express yourself, to burn calories. Painting and making something beautiful, and then seeing another person. Elicit an emotion,
just
to make someone smile from the void, because I'm taking that from the nothing. I'm making something out of nothing, and then I'm gonna make you happy from that nothingness. I'm not gonna charge you. It's free. Look, I'm here to enhance your life, not to take from it. You see my artwork, and if you love it and you got something from it, then there you go. But that's the point of art.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
That's a great story, man. That's a great story. I mean, one thing you touched on was, like, being an artist is really difficult, and when you're not pushing to be their best, you're gonna quit. You're gonna be depressed. You're gonna get to a dark place where you don't want to be. But as an artist, you got to push forward. You got to keep doing what you love doing.
And I go to work. I don't go drinking. I don't go party. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I mean? Like parties are not fun because I had them when I was a kid.
Here's Celeb.
I'm in the same boat. Yeah. I got kids, and
it's their
art
turn,
is my life right now.
I don't have kids, so I party.
There you go. So until that point, it's just like allow your kids to have their time.
Sure.
And a lot of people grow up selfish, and they're like, "Hey, it's all about me." No, it's about your kids.
It is about the kids. For those at home that want to be the next Jay Valentine.
I want to be the next Jay.
I want to be the next.
So do I.
Shit, give me that hat.
What can you tell them at home on how to get to be the next Jay Valentine?
Just follow me on my Instagram. I'm going to be starting a YouTube page And my channel is going to be about educating people on art marketing and art expression. Just as I'm painting and doing tutorials, I'll be teaching you how to sell and market yourself as an artist. And I think it's important for musicians and actors too, because y'all are artists too, and y'all live by your craft. And it's only when you have given up on everything and burnt the boats and burnt everything that will save you is when you will succeed and supersede anything. Because that's my.
I've burnt the boat many times and I still haven't succeeded yet. So
Oh,
I'm still
okay.
waiting for that opportunity.
Well, you gotta keep.
What was it? It was J. Dot. What was it?
JAY.V.ART.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And my website is www.mantraartstudio.com. And I got some shirts available out of my most popular paintings that was on a TV show called Triple Digit Flip.
Wow.
I'm on that TV show from A&E. It's on season 2 right now, so check it out on Saturdays. My buddy Pace is on there. He's the main man. But what else? Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah, your channels, whatever they are.
Oh, okay. So that my .com and my Snapchat, Mantra Art Studio. So I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
That's
and on
awesome.
there, you're just like kind of giving advice, almost like a master class kind of thing.
Yeah, I do entertainment and education with the art and art marketing.
That's awesome.
You ever think about doing tattooing?
Yeah, I did that in prison, so it was pretty
Ballpoint pen.
There you go. That's a story for another day. Well, awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming out, Jay Valentine.
Thank
I
you,
really
thank you,
do.
guys.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, definitely catch Jay Valentine on Instagram and his social media, his website and stuff
Yep.
like that. If you want to be, you want to do some of his artwork, just take his
Or check,
courses,
look at
whatever
his
it
shit,
is.
man.
Yeah, I'll just I'll show you. I'll tell you how I started making 6 figures as an artist solo.
Awesome.
Nice. That's good advice.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
Yes.
I appreciate Jay Valentine, and we appreciate our movie reviews correspondent Khalid Gibson-Carter over
Thank you.
there.
Appreciate you.
He hasn't done
Khalid,
shit all
Khalid
day.
Eber.
That's today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to catch us on Instagram at _lowbar, as well as
You also can catch us at our website, which is thelowbarpodcast.com or lowbarpodcast.com.
and make sure to donate, guys, because we need to get drunk. But the most important thing, we need to have artists like we need to have artists like Jay Valentine here to come on the show and talk about his art. So definitely make sure to donate and catch us on every platform you can find. Literally,
Yeah, any
every
platform that takes a podcast, you can catch us on their Low Bar
Yeah.
Podcast.
Maybe next time we'll be on OnlyFans. Anyways, that's today's show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great night. Catch you guys later.
Deuces.